Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. You're going to think that I am crazy, but good afternoon. My name is Sunday Okigwe, and this is the Forex Feast channel where we try to feast on the markets. Now, as you look at this price, obviously it's going up. Okay, um, I have to say, when I woke up this morning around 8 o'clock, this is what I saw. I was looking at this second leg right here. This second leg right here, just before the New York Open. I was like, wow, I missed this entire move right here. Okay, this would have been a nice little bit of bag if I picked up this entire move. That would have been a very decent bag. But because I missed that, I had to basically respect myself, and I stayed away. Okay, so now I have an opportunity. It looks like as prices continuing to go up, I have an opportunity to jump back in and see if I can ride this thing up to maybe this point right here. Uh, but here's the debate that I'm having, and this kind of ties into the title for this video, which is when to know not to overtrade. Or if I can put it this way, how do you know when not to enter into a trade? Okay, this would be one of those moments. All right, because if you take a look at this, I've already drawn the resistance and the support, and kind of you can see clear as day that price has been ranging in between these 2 points. Okay, you have some wicks that kind of stick out, but price is closing inside for the most part the support area and the resistance area. As long as price continues to do this, there is no need to get into the trade. Okay, now I have alerts set right here and right here. So the moment price gets to right here or right here, the alarm bells are going to go off. And when the alarm bells go off, I'm going to be alerted to come into the trade. I mean, all the bells and whistles are going to go off. I'm going to receive a text message, an email, and the alarm bells are going to go off once price hits here or here. Okay, so once that happens, I'm going to be clear to enter into the trade, because I know if it breaks this period right here, there's a chance that if it breaks this little support area right here, it's going to go down. At least what I'm expecting is that it will go down to this level right here. That's what I'm expecting. Okay, and why did I pick that level? Why did I pick that level? Okay, let's go back. Okay, you see what happened. You see what happened. Okay, price kind of acted a little bit funny around this area. Okay, so when price acts funny around a particular area, you know that it's a significant area. All right, so I expect it to come down here if it breaks, but it has to break this area though. It has to break this area to come down here. All right, now let's look at the opposite scenario. Okay, let's say price gets to this area, okay, and breaks through. If price gets to this area and breaks through, now you're looking at higher highs and higher lows. Why am I saying this? Let's go to the 4 hour chart. Okay, as you can see, I mean, look at this area right here and look at everything else. Price has been on a steady uptrend. Okay, it's making highs, it's pulling back, it's going up again, lower highs, pulling back, and then now it's making higher highs, pulling back, making higher highs again, pulling back, and the likelihood is that it's going to try to shoot for a higher high. If I was a betting man, I would say it's shooting for a higher high. But you have to make sure that it's qualified. Okay, it needs to be qualified, it needs to set up. Okay, and right now it's not qualified. So if we go back to the okay, well, right now it's the 4 hour chart. Let's get it back to the 1 hour chart. Okay, I think even if we put this on the let's see if we can get this a little, yeah, that makes it a little bit more evident. Okay, so now this area right here, this, the area between here and here, okay, is, let me see if I can write it out. Okay, okay, I don't know if you all can see that, but this area right here between this support and that resistance, this area right here is, to me, a no trade zone. Okay, because over the past week and a half or 2 weeks, it's just been doing this thing here where it's going up, coming down, going up, coming down, going up, coming down. It's just kind of hanging out between these two areas right here. So what we're looking for is, we're looking for price to break through and close beneath this, and then we're looking for the next candle to continue on the downward trend, and then we're going to get in for a sell. The opposite is true up here. We're looking for price to break out and close above this, and that's a significant close, by the way, because you see it attempted something here where it broke out a little bit, came back and closed above this, but then look at what the next candle did. Okay, so it's not just enough for price to go up and cross the resistance and close. The next candle has to qualify that that is exactly what's happening, that's what the market is intending to do. The market is in fact intending to break out. That next candle has to show that. Okay, so if the next candle is not showing that, then you can't get in the trade. Okay, it likely means that that was just a fake out and the market is trying to jump back into the range. Okay, now look at this, look at how many candles this are. Now we're on the 1 hour we're on the 1 hour time frame, the 1 hour charts. Each one of these candles is 1 hour. Okay, so if you count from here backwards, I mean, come on, that is over a day of, price just ranging in this area right here. Okay, so we have to wait this one out. We have to wait this one out. You don't want to get into the habit of chasing a trade. Okay, there's no need to do that. Okay, because I know that once the market breaks either this area or this area, it's going to significant levels. You're talking about 30 to 40 pips easily. Is actually really maybe even 60 to 100 pips. Okay, based on the average daily movement of GBP. I mean, 100 pips is not something, it's like a normal occurrence. A 100 pip move in GBP is something that happens, without sweat. So that's something that, if it broke out, you should expect, okay, at least a 50 point, a 50 pip, excuse me, a 50 pip gain. Okay, so there's no need to rush anything here. There's no need to go jumping into a trade, just for jumping into a trade just for GP. There's no need for that. Okay, you wait for the setups to happen. You wait for your confirmations to be qualified. Again, let's go over those things. Okay, if price breaks this area right here, okay, if price breaks this area right here, actually, you know what, let me see if I can put this, let me see if I can make this color a little different. I don't know if this is better. Okay, but I'm going to go with this. Okay, sorry for that. I got distracted for a second, but I'm hoping this background here is a better visual for you. But you can see that as long as price is hanging around this area here between 1 spot 85 955 and 1 spot 85035, those are no trade zones for me. Okay, now if it breaks out, actually I should probably make it more, I should make this a tighter support and resistance. Okay, so and make it kind of like a zone. Okay, so this, yeah, that kind of covers it better. Okay, so when price gets into this zone right here, that's when I'm going to be paying keen attention to see what it does, to see if it reverses and starts heading back down, or if it actually breaks above this, which is the actual resistance level, and keeps going. Okay, and how do we know that it's actually going to do that? Okay, well, the answer is we don't know. Okay, we know that once one candle breaks above this and closes above this line, above the resistance line, we should be looking at the second candle with with wide eyes, with open, wide, and alert eyes, to see what the market is going to do next. Okay, because if that next candle looks like it's trying to push higher, yes, we better be getting in on a buy, because this thing might be going to the moon. Okay, this thing might be going to the moon. But if it starts, kind of showing a little bit of like it's struggling at that price point, and it starts to show a little bit of resistance and rejection, and it starts falling down, then we know we have to enter into a sell. Because if we enter into a sell, we know it's going to try to get back into the range. And from this point into the range, you're looking at an easy 30 to 40 pips. Okay, so technically, yes, we could sell from this point into the range. Okay, but I wouldn't advise doing that to the beginner trader. Okay, that's kind of more of like an advanced move. The best thing and the prudent thing to do is to wait for price to break out, and wait for the confirmation candle. That confirmation candle that tells you, yes, this is an actual breakout, this price actually broke out for real, get in on the buy. That second candle, after the first candle breaks out, that confirmation candle is what's going to let you know what you need to do. And that applies for breaking out of the resistance and also breaking below the support. Okay, guys, if you like this content, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can get alerts every time I post a new video. I appreciate your support, and happy trading.